Welcome to the Daily Forkast, April 21st, 2021. I'm Angie Lau. Let's get you up to speed from Asia to the world. Blockchain and fintech groups in 6 Asia-Pacific countries signed a memorandum to work closer together to advance blockchain innovation. That's across the ASEAN+5 countries: Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, +1, Australia. They're calling themselves the ASEAN Blockchain Consortium, and here's why it matters to the global conversation. Institutions are starting to take note of blockchain. Forecast.News spoke with Chia Hock Lai of the Blockchain Association of Singapore, who hope with this collaboration that we may see more coordination from regulators in this region, and that means potentially a more frictionless ecosystem.
We want to organize this ASEAN level kind of conference to share the best practices, experience and knowledge in the respective development of the blockchain space.
ASEAN 5+1 is ripe for that kind of coordinated expertise, but it also shows nations in this region are making a bigger play in blockchain, including training up local workforce and talent in digital asset compliance, reskill workers in things like blockchain analytics and compliance that are in demand right now. For example, Indonesia is hoping to improve its data management. Imagine the massive headache to track tax records of 250 million people spread out over 17,000 islands. Blockchain can create efficiencies and streamline. Over in Malaysia, that nation wants energy companies to declare how their electricity is generated on a distributed ledger, giving consumers more choice and transparency. While in the Philippines, home to the 3rd highest population of users of crypto in the world, its government also tinkering with distributing government bonds through blockchain apps. And in Thailand, the nation wants to track down where and how its oil gets sold with blockchain. And it's also exploring blockchain for its court system and aims to upload all their judicial information to a blockchain platform later this year. And finally, over in Australia, well, its government is funding blockchain ideas that help track the supply chain of its mineral industry, all working together to figure out how blockchain is integrated in this region.
And what we see right now is a very strong migration from all these institutions, from private blockchain network to global blockchain networks such as Ethereum. And you don't build anymore blockchains for your domestic market only, but you look beyond the borders. And this is what this ASEAN momentum is all about.
All right, let's take a look at how the Asia Day in Crypto wrapped up at 4 o'clock local Hong Kong time. Spot prices on Bitcoin topped out at the $55,000 mark. That's a 2% increase from the same time yesterday. Now, in other cryptocurrency, Binance Coin saw a 20% growth over the past 24 hours. XRP and Cardano also surged. Dogecoin, though, dashed many people's hopes it could reach the $1 mark. It never got there. It hit 41 cents at its highest level and has been on a downward slide since. Equity markets in Asia slumped today as rising COVID-19 cases in Asia worsened the economic outlook. And big news from PayPal in China, even though they were quite quiet about it. Without much fanfare, PayPal announced the launch of a new domestic digital wallet in China during the Boao Forum in Asia. They kept mum on the details, but CEO in China, Hannah Tzu, says it will focus on cross-border payments for goods and services, but it won't compete with domestic digital platforms like Alipay and WeChat. And that's the Daily Forecast. I'm Angie Lau. Until next time.